Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be doing some fun pages in the GlueBook of Spontaneity, also known as a composition notebook. And I've done a couple of things in here since the last time we met and got together. I did a little bit of painting on the front with my cheap acrylic craft paint, the neon. And then I've just done a few extra things in here. This one here I completed. Let's get started. I have a few things in my basket I've been collecting through the week, and when I've been doing some other fun pages. This is from an advertisement in a magazine. I loved the red silhouette. I thought I would cut that out. And thanks for joining today. It is Friday's Free Flow. That's a hashtag I created a couple years ago when I first started my channel. And if you join in and you wanted and you remembered, that would be fun. That way everyone can see all the creative art that we do. I collect through the week when I remember certain packages and junk mail. When I'm in my craft space and creating, and I find some fun images in magazines, I will try to remember to trim them or tear them off out of the book or the magazine, and then put them in the basket so that I have them for my whatever I'm crafting in my glue book, or even any kind of my art journals. I have a few white edges here. I could get closer. I could outline that, and I think that's what I'll do. Hope everybody's having a great week, and this is a very impromptu time. I was upstairs and came into my craft room. I thought you would enjoy, or we could craft together. Whatever your favorite style of crafting is. That's the fun about doing this together, is there is no set, well, for me, I don't have a schedule for this. The only thing I like to do on time, because I dedicated a series, my hashtag Hillside Heart Prompts, I dedicated that for the year, so once a week, and it became on a Sunday. It turned into being on a Sunday. I could outline that in red, or I could outline that in black, but I have my red Sharpie right here. And, you know, this is as finessed or as messy as you want. I also have, and this is going to be an everything, as I think I stated at the very beginning, an everything journal. So I do have some labels and some packaging. Which I think adds to the art factor. And I did peel off the main container because it was pretty thick. And I could just keep it the way it is, but I like to trim my edges, my corners, I mean. Oh, then this page too, yeah. I was working on this one night before going to sleep. I'm going to put this here. I like the colors. That just jumped out at me. And if the corners aren't glued to the page, that's okay, because it gives me a chance to add something else later on. And I have this that I've used before, the top of a tissue box, Kleenex box. And I think what I'm going to do here is make a tag from it. I'm going to cover it up with some, well, I'm going to cover it up with some papers from my, I'm just trying to think if I have anything in my basket. I'm going to do it like this. My journaling, and I'll have to find a pocket to put it in, or I'll add it with a staple, something else. Oh, I know what I have. I have one more of these tops. There, maybe I'll add that on one of the pages. I did that in one of my other journals, or I've done it a few times. Use what you have. Don't save it. Use your scraps. Use your leftovers. Even use your things that are a little more precious. My mind, it's not doing me any good. This is for me. If it just sits around, and I'm not even going to do anything on the back. I can journal on there like that. That's fun, but I am going to sew around the edge. Since I am on this page, I think I will attach it to there. Let that fray. See what's on the other side. Oh yes, this one. Okay. Well, how easy was that? If you do have a sewing machine, you would even be able to use a thimble and a strong needle and put it through. This plastic's pretty pliable. And I used my sewing machine. So now I can put this on. It's not heavy and it's not going anywhere. It'll swing out to the side, but that's okay. It's attached and that's all that matters. And now I'm going to, since I'm on this page and I'm keeping this one kind of pretty, I'm going to use this was right in front of me. It's been moved around a couple times. Thought I was going to do something with it, changed my mind. And then now it's going to find a home along the edge. I have this packaging from some water crackers. Maybe at the very back. Like this, and then I can use this to tuck things in. Okay, I'm going to add my glue. I did some sewing along the corners so that my opening would be a little smaller. I can do some coloring or some mark making around the edges. And then I want to, taking from the basket, this is what I just used to cover my tag. And I have this from a magazine, this fun dog with flowers all around it. And I thought that was so cute. Now this could be part of a frame here. And I think what I'll do is go back to the page that I was just at. And that might be one that I could finish. That would be cute. Something like that. These spark ideas, more ideas for myself. Experiment and do other things. Love animals. This can just hang anyway. The next thing in my basket is I have these two Maybe we'll do a little collage. I have this too. This could all go together. So unplanned. Oh, I like the way that goes. That has to go over here. This could possibly go up on the top too. I'm just going to glue it down and cluster as I go. I'm not going to cut this down to literal random pieces. Isn't that fun? I think it's a fun way to use these. Then I can add a word on there. And if I look in my basket, I'm sure I will be able to find one somewhere. Well, I have this. Oh, that's fun. I'm not going to think about it. Journal. Very random, very free flow, which is what I'd like. What else is in here? Oh, I have some, we had tea this week. Let's go find somewhere for this. That didn't work very well. And my pages are all going to be different. Trying to find something that I can make into a, oh, why don't I use some more? I'll use, oh, I can use that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to change the way this fits. Not the prettiest. Well, that's a lot easier. And this one I can do the same. I'm thinking of what I want to put on the tabs, and I have these. I was looking in here. This is pieces of magazine that I loved the pattern. I'm going to use this. I think I'll use this one. And I will do my journaling, doodling, journaling, whatever it is that strikes me at the time. This one I'm going to keep like that. This way. Nothing's precise here. And even though this is junky, I still like to try and keep it neat. Okay. All about the pattern. I have this 2. The 2 was cut off. It's a 3. I want to keep it this way. I think I'll move on to a different page for that though. And then, so this is an example here of, I haven't decided on the total amount of pages that I want this book to be. I'm going to put these 2 together. There will end up being more than enough pages . And the fun thing is, when I do another one, I can do it differently. If I choose to do all the pages, but because I love to do all the mixed media, and so these get thick and fluffy, And I'm just stretching the page so I can try to go right to the end. The reason why I did that also is I was thinking that in these areas where I don't have any extra paper glued down, I will do some watercolor or some doodles with my pen, my paint pen or my Sharpie. Could be a crayon, could be my pastels, I don't really know. So, oh yeah, and this was, I was going to do something here, but I guess I didn't get very far. Well, why don't I just do some gluing right now? And then it will be on there, and it'll be a great jumping off point. And this is a pocket, so maybe I was thinking of doing something here. I can leave that. Maybe I will. I'll leave that there for now. Leave it like that. Well, and that'll be something else to work around. Do a few more things, and then I could be doing this all day. My little flowers. Okay, I have this chair that I've cut out. It's been around for a while. That would be really cute there. I would want to put something underneath. So these are pastels, and I'll continue to use that. Then I can glue the chair on. Just going to smooth it out a little bit here. Blend it in. This has been, I believe I had cut this out for one of my whimsical rooms collages, and then I never used it. I'll find other ones. I think something will be really fun to put on the chair. I did that one. Oh, that would be fun. I just pulled this out. I rarely do one page in one sitting. Sometimes I'll be so close to being finished and I'll look through the magazines and my files, my stash, and then I can finish it. And I'm going to use this. I wonder if I should put, I'm going to put it here on this table, or this surface, whatever this is. It's there. Might as well use it. Well, these colors worked out nicely. Making progress, having fun. Oh, and here are my little glue, my nozzle rings. That's that page. This one here, I don't know if I've shared, I have this laying around, so I thought I'd put that in one night. I haven't done anything else there. I'm going to do that with you. This is going to be a grid collage art page. This here is a page I took out of my CAA or AAA magazine, and I had made a pocket. I wish it had the date on it, because this was when I first started junk journaling, and I can't believe I still have it, but I had put it in my ephemera journal. Well, I think it's going to go right here. Now, I wonder, because it's an envelope, and I don't want to, this is the whole art part here, so I think what I'll do is I'll make a pocket, place for this to sit, and then I can use this as my jumping point. Oh, I have this. This was from, a book of scrap paper that I have been using for a long time. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, and oh, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this so I can put it in that way. I'm just doing this without measuring, hoping this works out. I'll start with one. It's almost like a rail. So that's going to go down here to about there. On the edge. I like the way that sits in the, what am I going to call these? They're like they're rails. And there's nothing in my pocket at the moment. I do have some photos that I would like to print from our grandchildren, the end of summer, and fun things that they've been doing. So that'll be great. And it's to me, this is vacation, setting sail. So that'll be fun. I can do some vacation photos in here. That's a great, a fun way to keep the memories. And I also have, I'm going to do one more thing before I have to say goodbye. I just put this in my little pocket back here. I was using this for some different art, and I'm going to, I think I'll trim this up a little bit. Do some decorating over here. I like the way those colors are bouncing off each other. That's unplanned. I may have taken some of my drop papers and put it in here somewhere else. I can't remember at the moment, but I'm going to put this here. This is just the drop sheet. This is not even the main page, which is all used up. I used it to make postcards and different tags. I think I do have some tags left over. And because I don't know what I want to do, I'm going to put it back in its place at the back. So this is just the beginning of the cover where I used my cheap, okay, this is the orange one, but I have the pink one like the neon. And that wasn't today, but that was my before bedtime. Oh yeah, this was, I had already done this one. And all of these fun extras And I put, that's the spirit. Always keep your feet under you. Oh yeah, because of these feet, I just cut all this up from magazines, put them together. I didn't consider anything until it was all done. A doodle flower that I made. So I put that on. I made a little tab. I did that one night before bed. So maybe I'll just share it, do a quick flip and see where everything is right now. This was today. Put the chair. That's a good little, I can't wait to work on that one. Makes me excited to come back in here. And then this is a part of my, what's right here, my ruffle that I made. Magazine and painty paper ruffle. So I did that edge. Ready for some art on there. Getting things ready. This is off to a good start. I'll do some journaling. I'll probably do that tonight since I did this one today. And I'll finish these areas. And my dangly tag with the dog and the flowers and the hearts, that's so pretty. I love those colors, love the way that works. And then the tab that I sewed on from my milk carton. This face, I like the way that looks. I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's see. And then, and this was before bed one night. I had these little extras from my magazines. I put those on. It's not finished yet. Floral bouquet. This was before bed also, just taking some more my riff-raff and putting it on here. Another fun word for my scraps. I do say riff-raff. And I think that's it for right. Oh yeah, and then I did sew in this crinkly, crunchy cracker bag. And I think this one I had done with some more leftovers. And that's where it stands for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you had time to do some glue booking, mixed media, some journaling on this Friday's Free Flow. Thanks for joining me. Remember, always be adventurous and stay fresh. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.